Welcome.
Yo, we got.
YGC here.
Welcome to
back with
YGC.
another
This is
video.
Brandon.
This is Matt.
This is Justin.
Smarkers.
This is Bruce.
All right. I think we should start off with Bruce's Popeye story, just because.
Nah, we not.
Let me hear it, bro.
No, we
Say it
not
on
doing
camera,
that,
bro, because you
we
were
not
feeling
saying
some
that.
type of way about that shit, bro.
Nah.
You don't want to say it?
Nah, it's just a long day.
All right, you want to talk about your favorite football team?
We can talk about that too.
Yeah, you want to talk about your favorite football team?
We can talk about
We're talking
that.
about the NFC East, so might as well start off with the Giants.
We gonna get that Popeye story.
So,
One day.
you want me to do a rundown of what your team did?
I already know.
Or
You
just
got
wanna, you just want to go into it?
you got the Kayvon Thibodeau draft. Tough.
Mhm.
Who else you got on that baby?
Oh, so you want me to do a rundown?
Nah. I just want to see
I
who
know.
else you got drafted. 'Cause
Oh, Evan Neal, offensive tackle from Alabama, pick 7. You guys also Rondell Robinson, wide receiver from Kentucky. I know you like them Kentucky boys, even though it's football.
This trash at
Pause.
football.
Yeah, not at receivers.
Yeah, you kind of read about that. You also, your big addition was Matt Breida, running back from Buffalo, and Tyrod Taylor. Because
Yeah,
I know you're
he's
not high on Daniel Jones, so
Great
that
backup.
makes sense.
He's a great backup.
The reason you guys didn't really sign anyone is you guys were in cap hell.
Couldn't even have a full 53-man roster.
Yeah,
actually.
that was a thing.
That's New York.
Because that's old. That's Dave
They just
Gettleman.
spending
He's
money.
gone. He's
Bing
gone.
bong.
Dave Gettleman's gone. You bought in GM Joe Shane over from Buffalo, and he bought with him Brian Dable to be the new head coach.
And we also.
Fantastic.
Please help Daniel
You
Jones.
also, whoa. Daniel Jones, also, you got to remember this year, his 5th-year option contract got canceled. Because you know why? It's contract season. So either he shows up or he don't show up.
Do you
You
think
guys
he
see-
shows up?
Nah. At least if, like, Eli Manning and Peyton Manning pull him to the side, talk to him, like, really get him right, get him, like, in the film room, get him more confident, get him better accuracy.
Mm-hmm.
So
I mean,
you
he could
need
keep
a
the
miracle.
speed.
Just make him better.
And
Yeah.
his
Make him all
hand,
around better.
Hopefully.
Nah. His hands is A1. You already know. You saw that catch.
It's Pettis to Jones. Oh, what a catch by Daniel Jones!
Oh my
That
God,
fourth
it was
down
like
is-
one catch, bro.
Okay, fair enough.
Hopefully, Brian Dable could do his little magic, what he did with Josh Allen
Yup.
for Daniel
That's the
Jones.
plan.
Hopefully, but we'll see.
Bruce, where would you rank Daniel Jones out of all the quarterbacks?
He
all
is the
starting
worst
quarterbacks?
quarterback in the league.
He's the worst starting quarterback in the league.
Why'd you
Yeah,
say
so-
that like you answered like a question for a jury or some shit
Right.
like
Yeah,
that, bro?
he's the worst quarterback in the league.
100% the worst quarterback.
So he's
no,
number
I gotta
32?
be confident about my
Okay.
answers like we got court. He is the worst quarterback in the league.
Okay.
Justin, how do you feel about that?
I don't know if he's the worst. He might be.
Who would you say is the worst quarterback in the league? As a matter of fact,
The
we'll
worst-
go one by one.
The worst quarterback in the league. Man, I don't know. Starting right now that's going into next season, no funny shit. Your man's Justin Fields might be the worst.
Ooh,
Maybe.
wee.
I might be chatting just to get him pissed off, but
Drew
Justin
I'm not.
Fields?
How you can say someone after their rookie year is the worst quarterback in the league? That's
exactly. So shut your mouth about Zach
Mr.
Wilson.
Drew Lock.
Is that yeah?
Shut your mouth about Zach then. It probably is Drew Lock. It's between Drew and honestly,
It's
Daniel Jones
Drew
might
Lock.
be the worst. Yeah, he might be. It's between him and Drew.
Same draft class, bro.
Yeah, that draft class was fucking awful.
Yeah.
Quarterback wise,
God,
outside of Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray might not even be like that either.
Yeah, he might number 1 pick. He might not be worth it.
Oof. I'm saying.
Bro. You with that fire nose, bro. You was just voting for the Giants like 5 years ago, bro. What's good?
I've
with you?
always been a Saints fan.
Bro, yo, what's good with you, bro?
What happened when Odell left?
Damn.
left?
He left too?
Yeah, wait. He was cheering for New York, bro. This is the thing.
How was I cheering for
All right, how'd you feel
He
about
was
the
cheering
draft?
for the blue, man.
You personally,
You
yeah,
sound-
facts. You personally, how do you feel about the Giants like state right now?
What about the draft too?
They're
Yeah,
they're in a state that they're not trying to contend for the playoffs. They're just trying to figure out what's happening and try to fill up the holes.
They've been trying to
They got
figure
a-
out what's
So-
happening for the past
For
3,
years.
4, 5, 6 years.
They're rebuilding.
What do you
Pretty
mean?
much.
They was afraid of rebuilding. They thought they could go on the run
How
with
can-
Odell.
You can't afford to be afraid of rebuilding though.
Yeah, but once they got Odell, they was winning games, so they thought they could go on the
Look
run.
at their division
Eli
too.
was
It's
still there.
like
Yeah, and Eli was still there, so they was trying to get a last little bit of his legs.
I mean,
now
which he
now
didn't
that
have.
he's gone, it's been rebuilding process and try to figure out the holes.
But they're not doing nothing.
look at the Giants the past few
They
years.
are
man.
trying to do something. They just got bad picks.
They've been trying to do something for the past 2
But
years, though.
Bad
Yeah.
picks. This isn't the NBA. This isn't the NBA, Bruce. If you're gonna get draft picks,
The Knicks was never trying.
I'm not talking about the Knicks, bro. We don't have to talk about the Knicks. You know I'm gonna get high with that shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
We don't have to bring that up. This
In
is an
football-
NFL topic.
Most likely, all your draft picks, if you're a good GM, you're hitting on like 60% of them. They've hit on like 20%. Like,
Yeah,
who was the
like-
last really good draft pick? They missed on a quarterback, biggest position.
Yep.
Cornerback.
Overdrafted a quarterback from that moment they did it.
Andrew
No one
Thomas
thought he
was a
going
bad
high.
pick. Like,
He was a good pick at the moment. At the
No,
moment.
but he year 2
he's finding his
has
own.
played a lot better.
But yeah, come on. He
They got so much.
compared to what? All right,
He was bad. Yeah,
Tristan Wirfs is still
Yeah,
right
Tristan
there.
Wirfs
Yeah.
is he's the best tackle from that class.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
if you're gonna say he's worth the 6th pick, it's like it's still proven to me right now. Especially when Tristan Wirfs comes behind him, it's a missed pick at the end of the day. Like, and you know the
Well,
way
especially if Andrew Tom, I think he's still going to play left, but if he moves over to right,
yeah,
the reason Tristan Wirfs fell all the way to the Bucks is because most teams wanted a left tackle.
yeah,
Andrew Thomas, left tackle. Mekhi Becton looked at as a primary left tackle. Jedrick Willis played right in college, but he also protected to his blind side, so naturally he could protect the blind side in the NFL on the left side. Tristan was a right tackle, but now you look at all these guys. Well, Mekhi especially. Mekhi's probably moving to right this year. Thomas could. I know Evan Neal is probably going to end up playing right tackle, but who knows how camp goes.
yeah.
So you definitely could have taken Wirfs in that situation.
But then Kadarius Toney, we can go down to the whole entire list right now.
yeah.
If he
They have
stays
been-
healthy, he could be a great receiver.
I agree with you with the Tony situation.
but
I
yeah,
felt like I personally felt like they should have just got rid of Daniel Jones and got Justin
no,
Fields.
with Kadarius Toney, if you wanted a wide receiver there, if you're not good at drafting, you know my philosophy. If you're not good at drafting, is draft up and get your guy. Especially if you're going to sit back. If you want that position, get your number one at that group.
But
They haven't. Well, Daniel Jones was aggressive, I guess. I don't know. They
I
just
felt
suck.
they
man.
was-
Wrong
yeah.
way, yeah.
But hold on.
They
It
just
is a
suck.
different
That's
regime
it.
now, though. This
I
isn't
thought-
Gettleman making these picks. Gettleman was a horrible draft. Was horrible with his money in free agency. That's gone.
That's
Like,
gone.
yeah,
Yeah.
their dead cap's gonna hurt them for a little bit. But you got Joe Shane. He made the right pick. The only critique I have of their draft is I think Ike Ekwonu was a number one tackle prospect. It seems like Carolina was going tackle regardless of who was there. They probably could have taken Ike at 5. Then Carolina goes Evan Neal, let's just say. And then Kayvon is still there at 7. And a combo of Ike and Kayvon is a better combo than Evan and Kayvon in the draft.
So you think Icky has more upside than
I think
Then-
Ike has a lot more upside than
Evan Neal?
than
Really?
Yes.
I mean, what's Icky's size compared to Evan Neal's?
Evan
Evan
Neal
Neal
is
is
a
a
big,
big-
Evan
he's a
Neal
big
is a
dude.
big dude.
Like,
But I'm
yeah.
pretty sure Ike's might weigh around the same.
Okay, because Rashawn Slater is not the biggest guy. Like, I'm not a whole entire. I'm more footwork.
Ike's a mauler.
Yeah.
Like he will run through you. He's
I mean-
he's kind of like Mekhi, but he's not 6'7". He's 6'4", but he still plays he plays very aggressive. He's really good in the run.
Okay,
Like,
so
at worst in the league, he's going to be a really good run blocker.
if we're going into the run, how do you feel about Saquon this year? What is he giving you?
Oh yeah, Bruce,
He's
let's hear it.
he giving us like if he doesn't get hurt, I feel like I could see another 1,000-yard season out of him.
If-
Okay, but where do you see Saquon as a back?
Where
'Cause
do you
it-
rank him?
Yeah,
Wow,
as a Giants fan,
Is he top 10?
He's top 10 when he's healthy.
Is he top 5?
He could be top 5.
Is he top 3?
Could be top 3.
Could he be the best running back in the league?
Nah,
No.
no, he can't.
Okay.
Who do you guys know? This is
Top
offhand, but who do you
three?
got?
Nah.
No, best running back in the league.
What do you mean? He
Wait, you
could. You
Nick
could.
Chubb.
You saw his rookie season.
Do
That's
you know
his
how many
first
good
year.
running backs are in the league right now?
You think he'd be better than
That's his first
Jonathan
year.
Taylor,
Jonathan
Yeah.
Taylor,
Jonathan
Dalvin
Taylor.
Cook, Nick
Derrick
Chubb,
Henry?
Derrick Henry?
That's
What?
That's his first, bro. That was his first year, right? He
Are-
went crazy.
Are you ready to say?
Now he got hurt. He got hurt ever since then. He never has played. Now he either
So
could
he
come
can't
back.
stay on the field.
Wait.
Hold-
Either he
hold
could
on.
come back. Either he could come back washed up, or he could come back actually good still.
I don't
Hold
think-
on,
not
hold on,
coming.
hold on.
Marcus, you can go.
The Giants are going to do what they've been doing with Saquon this year, just like the previous years. That means run him into the fucking ground until he gets hurt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as he's healthy, they're just handing
He's
the
going
ball.
to get a lot of carries.
Yeah.
He's going to end up getting hurt
catches.
against.
He's going to get a lot of targets.
If he gets more
You
targets
remember
out
his,
the backfield,
his
then
rookie
rookie year was
season was
sensational.
was
crazy.
great.
All right. So my fault on that.
No, you
But
good. You good.
today we're gonna do live schedule breakdowns. So we'll get everyone saying how much they think it's gonna be, how much wins they think it's gonna be total.
But
So let's start. Giants Titans at Tennessee.
It's
These two.
it's easy. It's the Titans win 10 times out of 10, 11 times out of 10.
They lost. Yeah, they're probably gonna lose that. They'll come out with a W. They could.
L.
Titans win.
Yeah, Titans though.
Yeah,
Titans
are
win that
winning.
game.
Oh my gosh.
Giants. I see where Bruce is coming from. Not, I know he might be having a bias. He probably doesn't even. But
I know the D line.
All right, week 2 at Giants Panthers.
Giants.
really, really,
Yes.
Oh,
Baker
Over
Mayfield fanatic?
Mayfield. You just told me Baker Mayfield is better than Daniel Jones.
The
I'm
Giants.
so confused.
The Giants win that game because the Panthers are coming off of a high from winning Week 1 against Cleveland.
Really?
Yes.
I think
I like that.
Cleveland beats the Panthers, and then they come out, they beat an already beaten down Tennessee team. They just, Baker Mayfield's too much for them.
Okay.
You would say that. Oh, I'm just
Baker
trolling, bro.
Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield ain't go. Christian McCaffrey, dog. Christian McCaffrey's going to go crazy.
So
the Giants,
Saquon's not there either,
the
They're
Panthers
both not there,
defense is all
probably.
right.
and the Giants' defense is alright.
I don't know. I trust CMC a little bit more, bro. I'm sorry.
All right.
Oh,
So
do you?
I know you
Do
trust
you?
Baker and CMC more
Yeah, I
than
trust
Daniel
CMC
Jones and
more
Saquon.
they won in that
I
game.
give
That's only because Daniel Jones
What,
did.
what
Like,
game?
it feels
Against Carolina?
Yeah.
No, they're not
Are
winning.
they winning that game?
Yeah, they're winning the game.
I don't see them winning that for.
It feels like, all right,
against
yo.
the Titans or Carolina. So
All right.
In all
Carolina's
honesty,
gonna be close.
I think Giants win against Carolina.
I think
Giants.
I think Giants pull that out though.
I think Giants get it done.
I think that Baker Mayfield and Christian McCaffrey is a really, really good mix. Like, that's going to be good.
He had Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt. though.
yeah, it better be.
Throw the ball to him. Screenplays. He's going to get it right on the money.
I guess you're right.
Cowboys Giants.
Oh yeah.
At Matt, yeah.
At MetLife,
It don't matter.
Cowboys. Yeah.
Cowboys.
Cowboys win that.
This is the Giants are probably the only team in this division that I don't see a scenario they win it. It's a very tough scenario.
So everyone got Cowboys.
Yeah.
Cowboys.
All right. Bears Giants. The shit bowl for
Giants.
The
Oh
shit
my.
ball.
Shit ball.
No funny
Giants.
shit.
Bro, I don't know.
I'm agreeing with Bruce on this one. Giants are gonna win that game.
Oh yeah, they're definitely winning that game. Giants are winning.
Giants are going to win that game.
The Bears are just a dumpster.
you. I
fire.
think Giants win this game.
The Giants are beating
There's
two of
just-
his favorite quarterbacks. Daniel Jones is going to beat two of your favorite quarterbacks in the league to make you happy but piss you off.
in the first 4
He's going to
weeks.
beat Baker and he's going to beat Fields. And I
Yep.
don't mean literally Daniel Jones is going to do it. I'm not saying he's
I
going to throw
hope
for
they beat
5
the
fucking
Bears.
I
touchdowns.
hope they do.
'Cause if
But
they
I
don't,
think the Giants have a better
Yeah.
team than
He's
the
going to.
Bears,
I don't think they're winning the game.
and I think they match up okay with the Panthers.
Bruce, what do you think?
I agree with Justin, but like I said, Daniel Jones has a really good supporting cast. Justin Fields does have no supporting cast. His coach is actually horrible,
The only,
We don't know that yet.
I
And-
guess. Yeah, keep on.
and his team is just like mid.
The
And
only,
the Panthers, Baker has a good supporting cast, but it's his first year on the team, so and it's like his second game.
Justin Fields has more upside for me as a QB.
100%.
If
Like I
Justin-
was chatting earlier, 100%.
If he took a leap this year, I could see him outplaying Daniel Jones easily. But I'm gonna say Giants right now because we haven't seen Justin Fields. Giants Packers,
Packers.
Oh my God, Packers.
Packers.
Next one. On to the next one.
Super L.
Ravens Giants,
L.
Oh my God,
Ravens.
Ravens.
This is where the L's come.
Giants Jags,
Giants.
Bro, I don't know.
I'm going to go with the Jags.
Jags.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Jags.
say Jags.
That's
Jags
Breida
did
say
a
coming in?
lot in the offseason.
Jags catch them off. Yeah, Jags will get them that week.
So we're
Yes, they
saying
will.
L. With
I think
Nah,
Jags
L
wins
for
the
I
game.
mean, I don't think.
L
I
for the
don't think.
Giants?
Wait,
Yes.
I don't think. Wait, what was that? A 3-game losing streak you just said?
That'd be a 3-game if
Yeah.
they lose to the Jags.
A
They're
three-game-
2
a
they're 2
three-game
and 2, and then they
losing-
go 2 and 5.
A 3-game losing streak, and then you play possibly a team that you could win. I mean, I feel like that's like confidence right there. Like you get that and get the ball rolling again. So
Okay.
that should be a W.
All right.
Because
So
they're coming off, they're upset. Like they lost 3 games in the season, like already. So they're gonna come in and head steam on that one.
if you say that, that's perfect.
They're not gonna
'Cause-
come lackadaisical.
They got Seahawks next. And
Yeah.
by
That's
that
where the
point, Drew
Giants
Lock-
get
Yeah,
their win.
they're
That's
gonna
where they get
they're gonna
their
go
win.
on their
That's a
run
win.
right there. They're gonna start their run with the Jags, then
then they have
Seahawks.
the Texans
Yo, bro.
and then the Lions.
So what it
No,
sounds
they
like,
win the Texans, they
Yeah.
lose the Lions.
Y'all are not beating either of them.
what it sounds like so far, the Giants have an easy schedule.
Yeah.
No, that's a really
Yeah,
fucking easy
nah.
schedule. Jesus.
All right. So if all that, Bruce, if everything that you're saying happens,
You know what's gonna happen? You're gonna play
Bro.
yourself out of a top quarterback.
Yo, you know that run is crazy, bro. That's like a 4K winning streak run. Bro, they're not going to play the
Cap.
Jags lackadaisical after they lost 3 games.
It's not
they're
that.
losing to
No,
the
it's
Jags.
not even.
No way
I'm
to
telling
go
you, it's
into
not
that game like that.
lackadaisical. It's there. You have Brian Dable, rookie head coach, going against a Super Bowl winning head coach in Doug Peterson, and I think Trevor Lawrence in year 2 is definitely going to be better than Daniel Jones.
so
He has more weapons.
in Bruce's world right now, the Giants are 6-4, going to Dallas to play the Cowboys.
And they get
What's that,
spanked.
Week 11.
Spank.
Okay, 6-5. Commanders
Win.
Where's that
Whoa,
game?
whoa,
No,
whoa.
actually, no. You know what? I'm giving the Giants the win because Daniel Jones always fucking spanks them.
at MetLife.
It's at MetLife. I'll take the Giants on that one.
Eagles Giants. I got Eagles.
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 Commanders again.
Commanders
Yes.
split with
They
them.
split.
Yeah, they're gonna split.
That's at
No
Washington,
split.
right?
No split.
Yeah.
No
Commanders
split.
I wouldn't be
Yo,
Wouldn't be surprised if it's sweep. Daniel Jones always plays them good.
But you know the Redskins and Giants are always like,
Do push-ups. You said Redskins.
Wow.
sorry, Commanders.
Vikings.
L.
Yeah. Vikings winning it.
Yeah, I got Vikings. Is
I
that
got Vikings on that.
yeah? Colts.
L.
Colts win that.
Colts win that.
Yeah, close one. Their O-line is crazy.
Maybe late season. They may be out of it. You never know. But
Nah, they'll be playing for division, I think.
you think so? And then Eagles one more time.
And yeah, I
Yeah.
think Eagles will
Oh,
probably
that.
still be playing for
So-
division at that point.
So what would it be?
I'm pretty sure
It
that's
would be 8. Well, you
That'd
guys
be
said
like a s-
split, so it would be 7.
That's like a 7, 10,
yeah.
6, and
Yeah.
11 season.
I got them
probably.
going 7-10 this
so
season.
Well, that-
reasonably 7-10. Yeah.
That brings the over-under. That's sitting at 7 wins.
All right, that's if they sweep Jaguars, Seahawks, Texans, Lions.
I'm taking the under.
Okay.
On that then.
I'm taking it
100%.
over.
Yo,
Not a
can
bad
sweep
bet.
those teams.
Not a bad bet.
They
It
can
really
sweep
isn't.
them.
They could go 8-9. They could go 8-9, but a lot would have to go right for them
in
to go
7
8-9.
games.
A lot would have to go right for. I'm not
Yo.
betting it. I'm taking the under.
Yeah,
If a lot goes right, they go 8-9.
this is one of my locks right here. If I'm a betting man,
This a lock?
The under, yeah.
Daniel Jones, unless he just Josh Allen's it completely and takes a crazy leap, or Saquon is having the best year of all time, and Thibodeau's like prime LT and comes out and just starts dominating. What do they have that can win them football games consistently? Honestly, against a good team.
Yeah,
Nah,
a good
nothing.
team.
Oh no,
but-
but these teams are gonna be good teams on certain days. Like,
It's any given Sunday.
yeah, this is middle of the season. It's not late where no one's playing for nothing, bro.
Bro,
Like,
the
yeah,
Giants have easily like the easiest schedule
oh,
of their
100%.
whole.
Oh,
so
yeah.
they need.
Don't
to
them
win
and
games.
the Commanders have the easiest schedule, right? Or
Yeah.
they're like top 4. The whole NFC
No,
East
it's
has
the
easy
Giants,
schedule.
And they're
bro.
still under
Yeah.
500 at the end of
I
the
just
I
season.
do
can't.
think.
I just feel like I said, I'm completely biased,
I know you're biased, but like
but it's like, bro, come on.
four straight,
Lions,
Bruce.
Texans.
They're losing to the Texans and
They
Lions.
might. They're gonna
The
lose.
Jaguars,
the Lions.
y'all got me convinced right there. But the Lions and Texans,
The Lions
I mean,
have a much
yeah.
better roster. You just look and
Yes.
see Jared Goff, and then you're like, and you see the Lions. You're like,
Exactly.
We'll know midway through the year about the Texans because they have a dark horse quarterback there,
They do.
and
Yeah.
then the Lions. I think Jared Goff is better than Daniel Jones.
And
I
who's
think
that
they have
receiver they drafted?
Jameson Williams.
He'll be
He's
back.
injured.
Jameson will probably
He'll be
be
back.
playing then, though. He'll
Yeah.
probably
Really?
be playing by then.
What week do they play?
They're late, right? It's
He has
October.
torn
Yeah,
ACL.
that's late.
ACL tear. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's like recovering tremendously.
Oh,
fast.
he's nasty.
He's
bro.
confident
Yeah.
Deshaun
He
Jackson.
is so
Fast as hell.
nasty.
Oh, he plays just like Deshaun.
Him and Amon-Ra, same.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm
they have
saying.
a really good. Yeah,
So-
That's what I'm
Boy.
saying.
So, what do you guys grade in the off season? New regime and
what you
everything.
got?
I'll be late. I'll give it a because most of it's gonna come. They're a rebuilding team. It's coming out of the draft. I give them 8. They got 2 players that are gonna be playing in some of the most important positions on a football team. If you want to be a winning team, Thibodeau and Neal are really gonna help them grow. Maybe Tony takes a leap, but like they get him more offensive line help.
My one question with Tony is that they drafted Wan'Dale Robinson
Yeah.
over. When they drafted him over a few guys. I'm pretty sure Sky Moore was still on the board. Pretty sure George Pickens was still on the board.
Yeah.
I know for a fact George still was. There was a lot of guys that I was like, and also because he plays just like Tony, which
Yeah.
I'm not against like having two guys that are similar, but in an offense where you're already giving Kenny Galladay so much money,
Yeah.
True.
and you still have Sterling Shepard, even though he probably is on like the back door of his like tenure there.
Mhm.
But then you draft two guys that play very similar,
Yeah.
which it could work, but especially when you had the whole trade rumors in the beginning of this season, off season.
True.
But that could work really well if both of them stay healthy.
Exactly, it
That
could work
really
well, but it also is like, do you want two guys that play exactly the same?
But even if, all right, so say Tony isn't as good as everyone thinks,
Mm-hmm.
you have another person who can replace him early.
Yes, exactly. I get
Yeah.
that. Yeah,
Are we,
So-
are we talking about Kadarius?
yeah.
Yeah.
We're talking
Right
about
now?
Kadarius,
Yeah.
And he could run the route tree.
Yeah, he knows how to run around.
He
Yeah,
needs
he's
to
shifty.
get in the end zone, though.
That
I
is
agree
true.
with that whole
Yeah.
offense does.
Like,
The entire
Galladay
offense.
and Kadarius Tony, there shouldn't be any excuse why they're not getting in the end zone.
True.
Because
Yeah.
zero touchdowns last season, unacceptable.
That's
Mhm.
disgusting.
You got to start looking at who's throwing the ball. Hopefully,
Now, see, this is the gold part about this season, right?
Mhm.
I said they canceled the 5th-year option for Daniel Jones. This is contract season. Now, if he doesn't show up, there's another QB up next.
Hopefully,
calling him up
Brian
next.
Dable helps him. So
Yeah,
And-
that's true.
And if he performs, now we got something.
we'll see.
But they're not
bro.
going to throw bread
You
at
got
him
some-
crazy because he
Yeah.
just performed for one season.
Depends on how-
got a
how-
ball
how
out.
he
You don't
is.
know.
It depends,
If he
but
takes
it's
a
not.
Josh Allen
It's not
jump?
like, bro, they're not gonna give him like nothing crazy, bro, because he hasn't really like.
If he takes an Allen jump, he'll get a lot of money.
He'll get a lot of
He
money.
has to take that leap
Because you're
to
talking
like.
playing like a top 10 QB. If he plays like
No,
a
no.
top 10 QB,
True.
Nah,
If he
not
just
top
like-
10, not top 10, top 10. Nah.
I'm
you
saying
take
if
a-
he plays like a top 10, he'll get paid.
Top
getting
five,
30
top
million a
five.
year if he
I would
plays top
jack
10.
it's not a fluke, but top 10.
No, top 10, he'll
top
get
10
money.
that could be like a fluke season.
He'll get
like-
money though.
Ryan Tannehill.
If he
did it.
gets
He
a
would get
top
money.
10 season, are you taking a 1-year prove-it deal for him, or are you taking the money?
Like 2 or 3 years, I give him.
I would do a 2-3 year.
But you would stay with Brian Dable, 100%.
Yeah, you have
if
to.
he
takes
takes
the
the
jump.
jump.
Dables,
Yeah.
Dables,
You
yeah,
have
you
to.
have to stay with Dable.
Yeah.
All right, so you
If
had
he
them
takes
at,
the jump.
you
I'm
had
not,
the
I'm not
all-
giving him a 5-year contract if he performs this season.
No, he wouldn't get that probably unless he played like if he played top 5, he would get that. But
Yeah,
top
he would
10,
get that.
he would get a pretty hefty 3 or 4 year. I bet not a 5 year, but
You get 3 or 4 year.
Free agency,
At
they
least
didn't do
30
much.
million too.
they couldn't do anything. Yeah,
he's
what's
they
probably
have
your,
no
gonna
money.
cap after that.
what's your all season grade for him? 1 to 10.
For a rebuilding team that couldn't even have a 53-man roster, I think they have 49 at the
Yeah,
end of the season. And a new regime coming in, and the draft they just had, I'm probably with Brandon here. I give him an 8 as a rebuilding team.
okay. I'm gonna give him the only. It's not even their fault. It's their old regime. It's a 6 just because they couldn't do anything for agency. Like I remember like during like when it first started, it was they couldn't do. They were talking about they couldn't do anything. It was impossible for them to sign people because of their cap situation. So just because you didn't acquire, you were a bad team last year,
Terrible.
and you lost a lot of. You were a bad team, and you lost James Bradbury, your best corner.
Yep.
You lost. I don't think he's that good, and I don't think most people do. But Evan Ingram was your number 1 tight end, and he's now gone. Jabril Peppers walked. Will Hernandez, regardless if he was that good or not, walked. Logan Ryan walked. You were a bad team, and those are like some of your best players you had on your team last year, and you couldn't even bring in vets to replace them.
Oof.
You're gonna, and again, it's not the current regime's fault, but it's still the Giants as an organization couldn't make anything happen. So that's why I'm gonna give it a 6. If I'm just counting their draft, you're bumping me up to like an 8 or a 9, but probably like an 8. But I'm gonna stay with 6 just because of how their free agency went. What about you?
Respect that.
Wow, Justin. That was impressive.
Thank you.
Right?
You look like you do this.
I kind of do. I dabble here and
He
there.
does this.
I'll give him a 7. I'll be.
Bruce, the Giant fan.
Yeah, you guys already know number 10.
Yes, sir. Talk your
10.
shit. Talk your shit.
10.
10.
See,
With a straight face, I need this.
no, it's literally a 10. Cause listen, right? All right, I understand the goal of this is we trying to get to the Super Bowl the next season. That's the whole point. We doing all this all season stuff, but it's a process, you know. Maybe it's a 2 or 3 year process. They had to get rid of all their vets.
Yeah.
They ain't had enough cap space to pay Bradbury because he's like, all right, like okay, you like a top 10 corner, but it's like we don't have the bread, bro. Like you gotta go.
Bruce.
So now they're coming in with young guys.
Bruce.
Bro,
They're trying to.
listen.
Bruce. Look in your division. Did the Giants have a better offseason than the Eagles? We're gonna get to the Eagles, but did they have a better offseason than the Eagles? Because if the Giants is a 10, the Eagles is a 15. Like it breaks the scale at that point, bro.
It breaks the
Like
scale.
you gotta scale reasonably, bro.
Scale reasonably.
Scale
But,
reasonably. This is not reasonable.
All right, bro.
He's scaling with
The
his
Eagles-
heart.
the
He's
Eagles
scaling
got
with
a
his
10.
heart.
Eagles
got a 10 for
He
sure.
said,
They might
he said
have 10.
Eagles got a 10.
You about to get your feelings hurt in the division, bro. That's the best team.
Yeah, it is. The Eagles are the best team in the division.
Giants are easily the worst though.
But they're making these moves. They're firing their GM. They're getting a better head coach. Like they're making moves for 2 or 3 years later. These are not moves for the actual next season. If you kind of get what I'm saying.
I like the
The future's
hopefulness.
bright.
Yeah.
The
future is bright. The future,
All right.
the future is
feel
getting
it.
bright. The tunnel was getting darker. We saw Eli go. We saw Odell go. We saw everybody go. We seen Saquon getting injured. You saw how dark that tunnel was, bro. Come
I
on, bro.
saw
We
it,
seeing
yeah.
daylight.
No, okay,
Yeah.
I agree with that. I
Just
agree.
see it
I see where
daylight,
you're coming
man.
from. You know what?
We
I
see
agree.
daylight, bro. We haven't seen daylight in a minute, man.
It's getting better. Their days are looking better.
For you
Find your
Giants
QB
fans,
though.
I guess it's a 10. I give it to you.
Find your
Yeah.
QB though.